When we picture the world's richest person, we see familiar faces. The rock star entrepreneur, the titan of e-commerce, and the quiet aristocrat of luxury who moves with an elegance built on heritage. But what if the next king isn't like them at all? What if an unexpected hero is quietly queuing for the throne? His name is Jensen Huang. He is the kingmaker of the coming AI revolution. Here, we explore the stories of quiet power and hidden legacies, and this might be the greatest one of our time. I'm Beatrice, and I'm so glad you're here. So imagine a world where the richest person doesn't sell cars, clothes, or rockets, but the very brains that will power our future. Well, that world is already taking shape, and its prince already has a kingdom. With a net worth soaring past $64 billion, Jensen Huang reigns over NVIDIA, a nearly $2 trillion empire. But unlike the rock star antics of some of his peers, Huang's world is one of quiet luxury. His home, a sprawling fortress of modernity in San Francisco's Billionaires Row, isn't about showing off. It's about clean lines and panoramic views of the Golden Gate, a space seemingly built for deep thought, not loud parties. He shares this life with his wife, Lori, and their 2 children, Spencer and Madison. In fact, his now iconic black leather jacket, the very uniform of this quiet revolutionary, it wasn't even his idea. It was a gentle style intervention from his wife and daughter, who decided his look needed an upgrade. He listened. It's a small detail, but it speaks volumes. A man building the future, but grounded in the present, shaped by those he loves. But what forged the man himself, long before the leather jacket and the billions? To understand that, we have to travel back in time. Back to Tainan, Taiwan, in 1963. His story begins not with a grand plan, but with a series of leaps of faith. First, a move to Thailand, and then the pivotal moment. At just 9 years old, he and his 10-year-old brother were put on a plane and sent to America. They landed in the care of relatives who, with the best of intentions, enrolled them in a boarding school in rural Kentucky. The problem, it wasn't a prestigious prep school, it was a reform school for troubled youth. Suddenly, he was a small boy in a strange, tough place, where the English language was just a wall of incomprehensible sound. Imagine that feeling, the isolation. But this is where the first spark of the maestro appears. His mother had given him a simple, powerful tool, a rule to learn 10 new English words every single day. While other kids played, he practiced. 10 words became his ritual, his weapon, his bridge to a new world. He didn't just survive the bullying and hardship, he sharpened his mind against it. This relentless focus wasn't just for language. He became a nationally ranked junior table tennis player, a sport of speed, precision, and immense mental discipline. His genius wasn't loud, it was quiet and intense. While others his age were just navigating high school, he was accelerating past them, graduating at the age of 16. The engineer's logic from his father, the teacher's discipline from his mother, it all coalesced in this crucible of a childhood. It forged a character defined not by what he was given, but by what he overcame. Jensen's story is a powerful tale of ambition. What drives you in your own career? Let us know your industry and your biggest ambition in the comments below. But ambition, as history teaches us, is never a solo journey. It's a conquest. To wear the crown, one must first challenge the reigning monarchs of wealth, and Jensen Huang's path to the throne is blocked by titans. First, there is Bernard Arnault, the Emperor of Desire. His kingdom, LVMH, is a magnificent tapestry of heritage and quiet luxury. It's an empire built on things that last, But desire, while timeless, moves at a human pace. It doesn't explode with the force of a technological revolution. Then we have Elon Musk, the visionary on a volatile crusade to the stars. His genius is a supernova, illuminating cars, rockets, and social platforms all at once. But his focus is a scattered constellation. The path to becoming the undisputed richest person on Earth demands a singular, obsessive focus. A focus on one world-changing thing. And what of Jeff Bezos, the architect of our modern commercial world? His Amazon is a matured empire, vast and seemingly unshakable. But its heroic age, its period of hyper-growth that redrew the map of commerce, largely belongs to a previous chapter of history. Its future is one of stewardship, not explosive conquest. So the true challenge must come from within technology itself. But who? Apple, for all its power, is a hardware ecosystem. OpenAI, the darling of the new AI age, is led by a man with zero equity. No, Jensen Huang's most direct and dangerous threat comes from a company that shares his very DNA, a rival forged in the same fire of the semiconductor wars, AMD. The market watches this duel with bated breath. In 2023, while AMD's stock rose an impressive 70%, NVIDIA's skyrocketed by an astounding 220%. A decisive battle won by Huang. But what makes this corporate war truly extraordinary, what elevates it from a business case study to a modern epic, is the person leading the charge against him. The CEO of AMD, his greatest rival, is the brilliant Dr. Lisa Su, his niece. Think about that. The two most powerful chip companies on Earth, locked in a war for the future of artificial intelligence, are run by an uncle and his niece. This is a story of blood and silicon, playing out for the world to see. This isn't just a race for market share, it's a family saga with trillions of dollars hanging in the balance. And while that family saga is a story for the ages, the foundation of this empire, the true engine of Jensen's ascent, isn't built on drama. It's built on something far more powerful, undeniable math. The path to becoming the wealthiest person isn't just about having a brilliant idea. In the end, it's a mathematical equation. And right now, Jensen Huang is the only one who has perfected every variable. Let's break down that equation. First, the growth. Now, let's put this on screen, side by side. On one side, you have NVIDIA. Between 2014 and 2023, its revenue didn't just grow, it multiplied by over 6 times. Picture a line on a chart shooting almost vertically upwards. This isn't just business growth, it's the financial equivalent of a rocket launch, fueled by an AI revolution that's set to add trillions of dollars to the global economy. On the other side, you have the titan of luxury, Bernard Arnault's LVMH, an incredible empire, no doubt. But in that same period, its revenue grew by less than 3 times. It's a strong, steady climb, but it's a hike up a mountain, not a launch into orbit. In this race, speed is everything, and no one is moving faster than NVIDIA. But that explosive growth is only half of the story, and this next part, this is the most crucial factor. It's what separates the merely rich from the historically wealthy. It's all about equity. Jensen Huang owns approximately 3.5% of NVIDIA. Now, that might not sound like a huge number on its own, but in a company valued in the trillions, that percentage is a wealth-generating machine of unimaginable power. Here's where the story gets crystal clear. Let's put up another chart. Look at Apple, one of the most valuable companies on Earth. Its CEO, Tim Cook, is a phenomenal leader, but his personal ownership stake, around 0.02%. Can you even see that slice of the pie? It's a sliver. It means that even if Apple's value doubles, Tim Cook's personal fortune grows,
but it doesn't explode. Now, look at the NVIDIA pie chart. Jensen Huang's 3.5% isn't a sliver, it's a significant, unmissable piece of the entire company. Every time NVIDIA's value soars, his personal fortune rockets up with it, directly and massively. And then you have the fascinating case of Sam Altman at OpenAI, the very heart of the AI boom. His equity stake, 0. He is steering the ship, but he has no financial claim to its treasure. This fact alone takes him completely out of the personal wealth race. So you see the formula now.
On one side, you have brilliant leaders of more mature empires, or those with microscopic equity. On the other, you have Jensen Huang. He has the perfect, unbeatable combination. Let's put the final equation on the screen. Explosive sector growth from the AI revolution multiplied by a significant personal equity stake. The result? A trajectory to wealth creation unlike anything we have ever seen. The math doesn't lie. It points not just to a new king, but to a new kind of kingdom, built not on luxury or logistics, but on pure, unadulterated intelligence. And yet, within this kingdom of pure intelligence lies a story that is purely, complicatedly human. Let's just pause on that rivalry we mentioned. The CEO of NVIDIA's chief competitor, AMD, is Dr. Lisa Su, Jensen Huang's niece. It's a dynastic struggle fit for the 21st century, played out not with swords, but with silicon wafers and stock valuations. Dr. Su is a force in her own right, another brilliant mind who journeyed from Taiwan to MIT, now leading the charge against her own uncle's empire. Their relationship? Professionally respectful, yet personally, as she herself has carefully put it, they are simply distant relatives. There's a quiet, almost poetic drama to it. Two branches of the same family tree, locked in a battle worth trillions to decide who builds the brains of our future. And while that family saga unfolds, the numbers are already preparing for a coronation. Analysts project that if NVIDIA reaches a $5 or perhaps even a $7 trillion valuation by 2030, Jensen Huang's personal fortune, thanks to his 3.5% stake, would soar. We're talking about a net worth between $181 and an almost unimaginable $253 billion, placing him firmly on the throne as the world's richest person. Pause for a moment and consider that journey. From the immigrant boy methodically learning 10 English words a day to the architect of our entire AI revolution. It's a story of quiet, relentless ambition reaching its zenith. But his rise signifies more than just personal wealth. It's the coronation of a new kind of monarch, an aristocracy of the digital age. His empire isn't built on land, or luxury, or physical goods. It is built on something invisible, yet infinitely powerful, pure computational thought. We are witnessing a quiet seismic shift in the very currency of power, from the tangible things we can hold to the intelligence that we can create. But what story should we uncover next? We love hearing your thoughts on which visionary we should feature. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps us continue to build this quiet corner of the internet together. We'll see you in the next story.